How's it going, dudes? So, I talk about my buddy Brody a lot, and I thought I'd share some stories of some dumb shit that we've done. I mean, it's not entirely dumb shit, it just sounds dumb because it just played out that way. So, just hear me out. So, one time, I think I'll start out with the one where we were sitting at my kitchen table when I used to live not where I live now. Um, and we were just sitting at the kitchen table talking, playing music, and all of a sudden we hear this giant ass fucking thud. And we are like, what the hell? Well, it came from outside. Well, what happened was is that day, like, cause it was night, that day it had rained and froze over and shit, and it was like just ice everywhere. Like you couldn't go anywhere without the fucking ice grabbing hold and taking you in a different direction. Well, we run outside and we think that the ice just took this guy, dude. This guy, there's a car. When we get out there, there's a car sitting, like it drove up this person's porch, like up the fucking pole of the porch, and was trying to come back down. And he had hit like 3 or 4 cars. He would have hit my car if it wasn't parked in the fucking driveway, which, I mean, I would have got a new car if it wouldn't have been parked in the driveway, but it was parked in the driveway. But going on with this, he had hit 3 different vehicles and he had totaled this dude's porch and was just still trying to start the vehicle. Well, Brody was like, oh shit, I was sitting in the yard, like, what the hell? Brody runs out there to go help him, slipping and sliding all over the fucking road. And he's like, hey, dude, are you okay? And this dude starts the vehicle up with a tire that was like this, like straight, like a tire. It was turned like that. And this dude goes fucking driving off and almost hits Brody. And we're all outside, and like my sister, it's fucking hilarious because my sister's ex-husband lived across the way from me, and his car got hit because the dude hit this one car so hard it spun it around and smacked his car. And then he totally obliterated the across the street neighbor from me, and it just fuck me. Like my car would have been destroyed if my car was where it was normally at. But it probably would have stopped him from hitting all the other ones. But, I mean, I just didn't park there because I was afraid somebody was going to hit my car. Which, I'm glad I was afraid that But Brody fucking come back up and he's like, what a fucking dickhead. Come to find out that he knew the dude. And the dude was fucking high on fucking pills or some shit. And he was just having a shit day. So he decided to just take it out on whatever, and he drove off, and there was a police pursuit through the middle of the town, and he took out a few things there, and when they finally stopped him, he had passed out and fallen out of the driver's seat because he went to open the door and passed out when he fell out. So it's pretty fucking crazy. Like, Brody fucking went out there to save this dude or make sure he was okay, and the dude almost fucking killed him, and he's just like, fuck that guy. Like, fuck that guy. And the thing about it is when he ran from after almost hitting him, he drove right to the police station. And Brody was he could have pressed charges, but the way that where that dude was going, he was a prior felon. He was going to jail, to prison anyway, so he was done. So Brody was like, no, I don't want to press any charges, because that's just shit he has to deal with. So, yeah, that was pretty crazy. Sacrificing yourself just to almost be fucking... Just sacrificing yourself, basically. Going out there and trying to save somebody who you think is injured, but is so fucked up that they don't even feel it. And just don't give a shit about you or their well-being or anybody's. Because they just... stupid. But that's one story for you. But another one is it was Brody's 22nd birthday. Don't quote me on that. It could have been his 21st. I cannot remember. But we were all camping, and we were just hanging out, fucking chilling. We built a fire, got everything set up. It was getting nighttime. We were drinking. I fell in love with a bottle of Jack Daniels. and he was my lover for the night. And I was on a blanket near the fire, and I had laid down with my head near the bottle of Jack Daniels, and all of a sudden I hear Nick go, "Hey, bro, you want to go fishing?" Which Nick is Brody's cousin. And Brody goes, "Yeah, but I think Eli wanted to go. I think we need to wake him up because I guess I was asleep. I don't know. I heard everything, but my eyes were shut." And they were like, "Hey, Eli, you want to go fishing?" I'm like, "Fuck yes." And so we start our journey out to the thing, and I'm just fantastic. Just going along, like this. Oh, God, yeah. Carrying a bag of chips with me because we thought, hey, we're drinking. We're going to need munchies. So we get to the lake. We go to the dock. We're walking out. We don't have a light because it's a straight shot. It's a dock. Where can it go? It's got railings on both sides, and then it comes to a T kind of area when it gets up towards the end, towards the actual, getting deeper into the lake. And I'm walking down this thing, and I am just like, whew, holy shit, this wind is strong. And Brody turns back to me with a serious face and goes, "Dude, it's not the wind. You're fucking drunk." And I'm like, okay, good point. And so we make it to the end of this fucking dock, and Nick needs to turn on the lantern to be able to see his, to bait his hook. So he turns that fucking lantern on, and all we see around us is brown recluse spiders. Fucking terrifyingly gross, poisonous spiders. And so me and Brody are standing in the middle of this dock. Nick's fucking standing at the end, fucking casting a line. We're trying not to touch anything. Me and Brody are eating potato chips, and we get bored. So we just start throwing potato chips at these spiders. Well, we threw a few, and we pissed them off, and it felt like they were starting to come at us. So me and Brody grabbed the lantern and fucking darted. Left Nick's ass out there, all the way out there with all those brown recluses. And he's just screaming, "Don't leave me! Don't go!" Well, we did leave you, and we did go, because that shit was terrifying. And I never want to do it again. We couldn't even sit on the table near the water either, because there were so many damn spiders on it. It was awful. It's scary. It's funny now, like always. But it was fucking weird when it happened. But, yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm going to give you for right now. Like I said, I'll have more. I always have more. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Maybe they'll enjoy this too. So, but, as always, guys, take her easy. If she's easy enough, take her twice. Later.